Okay, cool. Cool. Well. Hello, everyone. Um, I mean, the game is not here. So, while it is thinking and loading, I think I'll just sit here and talk and wait for you guys and maybe draw something. I don't know. What do I want to draw? I'll probably draw like my Elden Ring character or something, although I don't necessarily remember how they look like. So, oh, hello CG. It's nice to see you here. My game isn't here yet. I play this game every day. I mean, I check into it every day, but I play it on my iPad, so I cannot stream from it. And I was like, I just want a quick stream to catch up with y'all because I haven't streamed in like 5 days. I was like, yeah, I'll just stream in 40 minutes and it will be fine. And then turns out that I not only like need one update, I had to download another like launcher because they, however, came up with this new launcher where you launch everything at once, and then I had to like, wait, how do I make it? How do I make it darker? Then I had to like download one update, and now there's like another update pending, so there's like no use literally. I will wait for it still because I need to check into the game. I need to check into the game anyways today, and hopefully we'll get to play some together. But yeah, I think it's like, how big is Star Rail? It's not too big of a game, but the freaking like launchers, they like when I last downloaded it on the computer, it was like checking files and unzipping something for like far longer than the game was loading. But let's see. Failed to... You know what it says? It says failed to update. Failed to check for game resources. Is it because I'm streaming? I mean... well... Turn around, annekkipu. Anyways, we'll let it load for now, and I'll draw a little bit. I'll draw a little bit. Y'all can order any drawing you want, but it has to be like drawable. Oh, I don't like this one. Hey, gotcha, girl. As you can see, my game is still loading, but yeah. So I decided to just draw a little bit. You tell me how you are doing. Yo, how was your week so far? Because I have done not much, but released the video that I wanted to release, but that was pretty much it. And I got like very tired after it. Not even tired, just drained. But I really wanted to stream together with y'all and talk and see what's new. I forgot what are the details. It's like goes down, something like this. How is everyone doing? I see that both of you are saying that you're all doing good. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm taking orders for, it's like radio annekkipu, but drawing radio annekkipu, so I'm taking orders for drawings you want me to attempt. I literally forgot what like the top looks like. Actually, why am I being an idiot when I can just do this and this and this? I cannot draw my majestic pants because they're like a little bit Or isn't that? Hey, what is that? I have to go soon because I have to eat dinner. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna stream for long anyways. Just wanted to catch up with y'all and see how it is going for everyone. But yeah, and if the game does update, okay, it's like almost half updated, it said. If the game does update, so yeah, got you, girl, you probably joined a bit later. So, I wanted to play the game with y'all, but it needs like updating, so I'm waiting for it to update. So, yep, that's all. I'm probably not gonna save the stream, but I felt bad for not streaming for like, what, 5 days, and I felt like I need to show y'all that I'm alive. Wait, how the hell does my character look like from the front? I need to like remind myself. Do I have any pictures? Let's see. How come I don't have any pictures of my character? Oh, okay, here. Okay, so it actually has like a little nice thing like this going on. Like this. And there should be more like here. And then, it should be more yellow. Just like this. Like this. Oop. What are y'all saying there? I'm wellish, thanks for asking. Started a new book called Poisonwood Bible. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Almost finished one Egyptian mythology. That sounds cool too. Been reading the latter book for nearly a year. I mean, it depends on the how deep you are into Egyptian mythology, right? I bet if it's like more of a serious stuff, it can get pretty tricky. I have downloaded a bunch of articles from like this, how do I describe it? It was like a scientific magazine that existed in like early 1900s, and people could like submit their own articles there. I mean, probably if they're part of like some scientific society or something. And I downloaded a bunch of articles and I'm like still going through them. Initially I wanted to, you know, just learn more stuff for the video I wanted to make, but it kept like getting weirder and weirder. And the same dude, like one of his articles was about like all things like hands in ancient mythology, and mostly, by the way, Egyptian mythology. He was talking about like how right and left hand represents like the, what are they, like Osiris and his wife. I don't remember, but anyway, so there's like male and female goddess and like all of the like moon and sun symbolism with hands, because like the male god, he's like the sun, and then the female god, she's like the moon, and all of the, you know, like the symbolism on the like reliefs and art. So that was that, and I was reading that one for like some time, and then I found out that he also like submitted a bunch of articles about what is it, like eyes in ancient cultures, I don't know, mouth in ancient cultures. The guy wrote articles about like everything. So I says, yeah, you're right. And yeah, I went down this rabbit hole, and I still have a bunch of stuff downloaded to read. It's giving cactus? No, it's my character. I mean, he's not actually like a cactus. I mean, it's she. Why am I saying he? She's not like a Cactus, she is a pickle girl. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm failing with like actually streaming the game because I was like, oh, like we're gonna play a gacha game for gacha girl and it will be fun, but yeah, for now we have what we have, right? I'm gonna have a. Why is she so skinny? We'll fix this one. Drawing with the mouth. Worst experience ever. Especially on stream. But you know what? I'm cringe, but I'm free. I'm no longer embarrassed of this stuff. I feel like I should have like a cloak or something. Like my character has some sort of cloak. Also, I feel like I don't really remember what she has. Like, I feel like she has gloves, maybe? Well, white on white doesn't sound too smart, right? Wait a second. This. Oh, okay, she'll be holding it like this. And this would be like this, and this would be this, and also we need to make this part a little bit wider. Okay. So this would be glove number 1. This would be glove number 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the author I'm reading, James P. Allen. James P. Allen sounds kind of like I heard it before. Is breaking down texts found in Egyptian temples and artifacts to break down their philosophy cosmology. Surprisingly unique. Oh yeah, it sounds really cool. I like all this stuff, but dang, y'all, books are crazy pricey lately, so I'm like trying to mostly find online places to read about stuff that I'm interested in, but yeah, it's kind of really interesting. Second. Who's this character from? Hey! It is my Elden Ring character. I wish I could show y'all. I wish I could actually stream Elden Ring, but I tried once and my computer like was about to explode, so I don't think I should do it. But yeah, it's just my Elden Ring character. I don't like her face. Like, what is up with her face? Why is she doing that? Can I make it? Oh, okay. Okay, so do this. We'll do this. I'll actually do around here. Okay, trust the process, guys. We gotta trust the process. And okay, actually, we gotta check the download. 3 minutes left. Great. Okay. What build did you use for your first playthrough? Actually, I only, like, I'm still on my first playthrough, sort of. It's just, I can never finish, you know? I start one thing and I keep playing this game. I'm too scared to restart. But my build is basically me too. I mean, what are you all saying that I have to go and kill like Morgott and all of this stuff once again? Yeah, so I am using a I would say, like, I want to say battle mage, build, but it would be untrue. The spirit of like Extra Life Wikipedia would haunt me if I say it, but I am using a Sword of Night and Flame, which is probably why I cannot really say it's like Battle Mage, because shouldn't you use something more classic? Oh hey Gotcha Girl, hey Sebastian. So yeah, it's not like classic Battle Mage. I'm using just the Sword of Night and Flame in my right hand, and mostly like zero thoughts. Wait, mostly. I swear this freaking use its intellect. What is it called? A skill. So there are two skills on Sword of Night and Flame, hence the name Night and Flame. One skill is faith-based, and it's like the Ring of Fire, and another skill is intellect-based, and it's basically the Comet of Azure, but like a better version in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just casting it all the time. And in my other hand, I have Carian Royal Scepter for like smaller, sort of. Is it dark enough? It's not dark enough. For smaller sort of spells, you know, like quicker spells. They're less pricey, I would say. And I just use it for like smaller enemies. I don't want to waste my my Sword of Night and Flame skill on everyone. Wait, where would be the light? Judging by this, the light goes here, right? So do this way. So anyways, yeah, I'm using like just intellect build, but let me tell you what, I am struggling so bad right now because obviously I'm playing the DLC, and I got to Meteor, Mother of Fingers, and I am stuck there, and I cannot do anything to her. I'm level like 167 or something in the game. I cannot do anything to Meteor. It is pretty much useless. I tried to like inviting some people today, actually. I tried to inviting some people into the game for like some jolly combat, but I don't know, my connection or something was wrong with it, and it kept like breaking. Yeah, it kind of does look like cactus. So anyways, even with people who I invited, it's still, I couldn't do anything to this boss, so I felt very sad. But there's nothing to be done, and I actually tried like rebuilding my character, and I made another build, more like, how would I call it? What would I call it? It was more like, okay, let me tell you what. So I went to the mountaintops of the giants because I was like, okay, I cannot build Meteor with what I have right now, so I'll just go and like collect more stuff. And more stuff in my my goal was no, it's too dark. Oh, actually we'll just use it as a dark parlor. So in my idea, the powerful stuff that I was gonna get was some icy no wait, that's like way too far. Was some icy spells. Frost spells. How do you say? Probably frost spells. So I read that you can get like stuff from the Knights of Zamor there, and that was my goal, to like go and find that Zamor spell on the mountaintops. And then I found that I can also collect Rani's spell, which I forgot to collect before. So I went to Moonlight Altar, and I wanted to grab Rani's Dark Moon there. What am I doing here? Her neck is kind of really thick. Ah! Wait, let's look up the game. It's verifying. Okay. So I wanted to collect Rani's Dark Moon, and hello, restore my character, please. No. Can I not? Why I cannot guys. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna leave my cactus man. Let's draw something else. Let's draw something else. What should we draw? Give me a topic to draw. Anything you want. It just has to be appropriate, but I will draw anything. Anyway, so I went to collect Rani's Dark Moon, and I found out that I forgot to fight like some character in Everjail on Moonlight Altar, and I fought a Black Knife. I think it was Black Knife. Dirty Souls. Okay, prepare for this one. You better prepare. I'm actually gonna even look it up. Sonic. Anyway, so I fought Dark Knight Electo, and not shopping. No, not shopping. Google, you misunderstood it. Okay. So I fought the Black Knife Electo, and let's do the sketch really quick so I'm not as wrong as I was with my OG drawing. This would be the head, this would be the ear, this would be the nose, this would be another ear, this would be like the eye. Oop. One foot, and this would be the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Like this. If these are the legs, then he's lying like this. Something like this. He has one arm. Sort of like this. We'll work with this. This is fine to work with. Okay. Oh, and we should put his sneakers on the side, like on the meat. Okay. Cactus Man was coming together quite nicely too. The process was it was cooking. I just could not, for some reason, I could not undo the eraser, and it got me very upset. So whatever. Anyway, so I fought the Dark Knight, not Dark Knight, the Black Knife Assassin Electo over there, and I got, I think it's her, like there was Dark Knight Tish, and I got her, what it was, what it was, the not the spirit, not the phantom, spirit, ash, whatever. So I got her summon, and I was like, I'll try this summon for Meteor fight, which is what I did, and I was like, dang, she kind of works like really well for Meteor fight. Maybe I should rebuild my own character as a the same, like, you know, Black Knife build, because it just deplenishes the HP for the boss, and kind of like Meteor doesn't heal herself at all, but it like keeps draining the HP, which is really nice. So I rebuilt my character as a black knife, and I was going to go together with my summon. But yeah, I tried a few times and I basically once again understood that I just cannot do anything to Meteor right now. I feel like it should be higher, like his brow arch is higher. So I cannot do anything. If anyone knows good advice on how to beat Meteor, if anyone can help me beat Meteor, I would gladly appreciate any help. Because I just cannot do anything with this boss and I'm so sad to be stuck in it. What are y'all saying there? Which arc are you at right now? You mean at the Honkai Star Rail? I think I'm close to ending the I finished the entirety of it. I finished the entirety of Penacony, and I sorta almost finished the arc. You know, it was more like event than anything on Sanjo. They had the like ceremony and everything, and I just have to finish the little event they have going on. Not like this one, wait. The event they have going on, with guys, head empty. With the general and like the whole like fighting the boar scenes. So you probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, just gotta finish one more thing and I'm pretty much up to date with everything else. By the way, I put it on my what did you put on your channel, Gotcha Girl? Yeah. What are y'all talking about? You're like lost in translation. Put it on my channel. Put what on your channel? Me? Yeah. Gotcha Girl, what did you put on your channel? You're like keeping us all intrigued here. You have a channel? I think I even like clicked and saw that you are doing something. You're cooking something. Made you got me? Me or CG? I made you in Gacha Club. Can you look at it? I can. I'm not sure how it will work. Sorry, I just thought it would be funny to check CG in Gacha Club. No, let me try something else. I cannot check it here. Oh wait. We gonna check what Gacha Girl made in Gacha Club. And we also gotta check the update. It's still verifying. It better verify soon, I swear, guys. This is just... Oh, also today when I was preparing for the stream, I was like... I was like, I wish... No. The story goes different way. I saw a VTuber online playing Elden Ring, and I got a what's with my face? Okay. Well, it was suiting, but I saw a VTuber streaming Elden Ring, and I just got so angry because I was jealous, because I really would like to stream Elden Ring too, but the game is just not working. Wait, I cannot find your nickname. Gacha and no space here. I just cannot like click on your profile on stream because it won't take me to your profile, but for some reason it doesn't show your channel when I just look up your name on YouTube. I wonder why it is. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, in the video we talked on, you're right. Gotta go back to me. I'm so slow, guys, I swear. But mostly because today was finally the day I felt like I'm tired enough, and I have trouble sleeping. Yesterday I wanted to go to sleep early. I spent the entire day like trying to not think about YouTube at all, but so like just take, you know, one day off. But for some reason, even though I did well at first, oh yeah, here you are. At like 2 a.m. I just jumped out of the bed and I was like, I have to write down an idea. I just had a freaking video idea. So, yeah, I had to write down the idea I had for another Elden Ring video, and I interrupted my sleep again, and I just have terrible time sleeping lately. And tonight I actually felt like going to sleep, but I remembered talking to actually You Gotcha Girl under a previous stream video, and you asking about like a all-night stream, and I was like, you know what? I feel bad. I feel like I should actually at least come and say hi to y'all and not leave y'all without any updates. Is this a video or a short? Short? Oh, you have a short about your cat? Wait a second. I gotta see your cat. I wonder if you can hear the sounds from the taskbar. Where? Oh, here it is! Oh, you have your cat here! Wow! Oh, it has the cutest tail. It's like its tail is one color. Wait, how do I click out of? How do I click out of shorts on the? I swear, guys. Anyways, so I was going to say that your cat has the sort of tail that looks like it's like brown chocolate sort of tail, but the tip is like like hot chocolate or something. Like it has like foam or something. It's really cute. Okay, we're gonna look at the video. Wait. What are you all saying here while I'm lurking on Gotcha Girl's channel on YouTube? I'm sorry that I'm not progressing in my drawing, by the way. I'm trying to find the video you're talking about. As for Meteor and most DLC bosses, I used Ancient Dragon. First of all, I am like a huge, in theory, huge fan of the dragon themed characters and like the lightning builds. I think aesthetically speaking, they are top tier, and I'm also kind of like crushing heavily on bike, but I tried, and for some reason, maybe because I I'm super cowardly, I just cannot do it. I need to like stand as far away from the target and you know, basically do the sniper build or whatever, but with magic. And honestly, DLC bosses, I don't know if I agree, but maybe once again it's a like build difference. Because I finished, what's his name? The lion head dancers. I finished them in one go. I actually wanted to like record myself so I can maybe make a video on my channel when I like fight bosses or something. But I did it one try and I was like, okay, whatever. And the, what is his name, like the knight, he's like in the tomb, and he's right at the starting area. If you turn right and go to the like graveyard with the birds, there's like a tomb there, and there is a knight. I saw like a lot of people having problems with this, but maybe once again, since my build is like sniper build, I'm just was exhausting his like halberd attack and doing my like charged meteor, and he was like done with it within like 1 or 2 tries when I understood how he works. Like but yeah, meteor is it's on my post. You were saying I have a bunch of posts here. You have me and my bro. You have I finally posted part 2. You say me and my cousin's character. Dang, you guys play Gacha World a lot. And you have we always got your back. Which one do you want me to look at? You tell me. What's your scuttle level in Shadow of the Earth Tree? I have no idea. I mean, I did not get to like all territories. Yeah, gotcha girl, please tell me which exact video, because I may like misunderstand something, and I don't want that. Anyway, so if we're talking the Scadu tree fragment, I honestly have no idea, but not too many, because I know I watched a streamer and he like basically went around and picked up everything possible, and then like he had no trouble beating the bosses. But I cannot even like, you know what, to reach to where Meteor is, so I gotta like had to went past the castle where Rilana is. I just sped ran through the entire castle because I cannot even do anything to the giant there, which may be once again just because I am at the eye just to be smug enough. Okay. Okay. What do you think of internet for today? Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, just because maybe my build is like all intellect and this area is heavily magic based, and all the like enemies probably have high res to anything, what was it? Anything... What would I do? I'm so sorry, guys. My game is still updating. I didn't know that I forgot to update it. And the star rail is updating, so I have to fill in fill in the time with something. Oh, my face is probably purple right now. I'm sorry for your eyes and your psyche. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about because you know, oh, I'm dying. Whew. It's wait, yeah, let's return to Gotcha Girl. Let me cover this abomination on my screen for a second. It's on my posts, section code, oh wow, I see it! Oh, this is so pretty! Oh, thank you, Gotcha Girl. It's actually really cute. I'm going to write you a little comment here. Yay! That's cute. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gotcha Girl. Hey, what's with my face again? Whatever. Oh, guys. Anyways, that was a very cute drawing. Thank you. You can go Lightning Sniper with Bolt of Grand Sax and Lightning Incantation Gravelstone. I actually have Gravelstone seal because raised to like max because I did want to do it, and I did try Bolt of Grand Sax. I did try it, but I'm just, I don't know, maybe I got so used to the intellect build, but yeah. Anyways, what are we doing here? We're coloring around the eye area. I'm sorry. Whatever, guys. He's saying get on your— no! You're saying this, but you know what you're not ready for when we actually add the dirty sock details. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop torturing myself with this one. Just add some more whites. Anyways, yeah, I'd love to be able to play some other build, but I tried and I'm failing miserably. And actually all the people who I tried to co-op with, I don't know, like, is it a cultural thing? You tell me, because honestly I've never played Dark Souls or Elden Ring co-op before. One time I co-opted for didn't make it better, didn't make it worse. I don't know. One time I co-opted for Romina, just because this boss is like people say it's easy for some. I don't know. I could not do anything to her. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so I couldn't do anything for her, and I had to actually like invite somebody for a co-op, and I tried for like 2 hours, and finally there was a person who actually was like all green and looked like Shrek, and they helped me a ton, and that was nice. But for Meteor, I don't know, like, do people necessarily what are y'all talking about? it's a good drawing. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah. I don't know if people who are like suggesting their help in co-op or whatever, like who you can invite, are necessarily the ones who actually know how to like deal with the boss, or is it like not related at all? I feel like it is not related at all, because all the people who actually I'm no longer using an eraser. An eraser is stupid and I'm too afraid to destroy this piece of art. But anyway, so all the people that I tried to call up with so they could help me with my tier, she one-shot all of them, and they literally like they did nothing. They didn't even help. They actually only took away my opportunity to use my usual summons. So yeah, and when I saw like there was a person who was like suggesting co-op, and they literally had there would be a shoulder here. Okay, so they literally had a fully like magic build. I was like, okay, you know what? It's literally me number 2. I do not need 2 useless people on this battlefield. So, yeah. Yep. Was not successful at all with that. Okay, we gotta do the shoulders. Is this the shoulder or are these? I feel like these are not. I feel like this is not the shoulder. I feel like this is actually his ass cheek. Okay. It sounds like me trying to help people pre-nerf Consort Kurta. Well, I haven't even. I mean, I would never even know the struggle, because thank God they already nerfed him, but I feel like his feet are too far apart. Yeah, I would never know the struggle, because I haven't even tried Mesmer, but Mesmer mostly because I'm so scared of the freaking castle. I mean, I opened the entire map, but I am way too scared to go to certain areas. I just start. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys, but I just start feeling like really anxious, especially like Midra Forest. It's like the worst place to actually. Let's make it like a little bigger, because it's already a little different from original, so might as well. Yeah. Head count everyone who is here. Say, what are you doing there? You guys. Anyways, are there any maybe like in between builds? I wonder. That I could use. Maybe there's something. The thing is, I tried researching as much as I could, but I just feel like my build is already like really good, and it's just my skill issue at this point, so I feel like the feet gotta be a little bigger. Yeah, at this point it's probably just me being unable to actually, you know, like go closer to the boss, or I swear sometimes I just run around the arena for extremely long time without being able to do anything, just because I'm too scared. But yeah. Second this, like this, like this. Trust the process, guys. It's gonna be better. You know, you're saying this like keeping track who stays, who leaves, but I feel like, first of all, different people have different commercial breaks. I try to like set up the lowest one possible, but yeah, so some people may, like, the count jumps all the time because people have different experiences on the same stream. People can have different lag. Some people may even turn it on, like maybe my friends have turned it on, but they're like not actively watching. So you never know. What is important to me is that you are here with me, watching and talking. It's actually even more important, just so we can kind of, wait a second, this way. Yeah, it's more important that we are here together and we can actually communicate. Okay, no, this one's too. Okay, you could go a cold build if her magic defenses are too high. Yes, so the fluffers give it. It's a good point. I should probably do the skibidi fragments. Wait a second, do we have a... Okay, this one. Fourth finger. You have a good point that I should probably just level up the skibidi fragments. And I actually did, yeah, get a bunch of cold stuff. I got Azula's blade, the dragon's like ice blade. But still, I as a person who mostly plays intellect, I find that basically the sword, the most basic spells tend to be the most useful ones. So even with like the higher level spells that I have, still the lower level ones, like freaking glintstone shard or whatever, they feel more helpful. I don't play these games, so I don't know what you're... Oh, I'm sorry, Gacha Girl. We're talking about Elden Ring. But yeah, let me check. Do you play Star Rail? Do you play Honkai Star Rail? It's unzipping now. That's what I'm talking about. These the new launcher is just a pain in the... Yeah. Okay. Okay, and now like this, I think. And the shadow should be like here. What do y'all think? Okay, we have to continue with the second sock part now. I think that's maybe like we should add like a little bit of yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me drink some of that tea. Okay. Actually, I can. Hey, what are you talking about? These are. He was just walking. Okay, they're not dirty. He was just walking, and his socks are not new, so they're clean socks. They're just old socks. Nothing to be disgusted with. Anyways, what I was talking about. Oh, I can probably, I don't know about it for sure, but maybe I can play Roblox. It's just, I'm not sure. I need to like, check a bunch of stuff there, and it's kind of, hit or miss with the games, and it's more fun to play with other people. So, but there's like not really too much I can stream. So let's just draw today. If the game uploads updates, I mean, of course I would log in and grab my rewards and stuff. But today's stream was mostly just trying to catch up and see what's up with you guys and how your week is going. I hear you. You could also try stacking up modifiers for SON. S-O-N. What is that? Verlanus Camille, two-hand talisman, shard of it. Don't tell me you have the shard of Alexander. Okay. Terra Magica is a bunch of bonus. Yeah, Terra Magica is a good idea. Actually, you're right with this one. I mean, the arena is pretty big. That's for sure. The arena is large. So maybe with my summons, like if I use the two Nox ladies, it would actually be a good idea because they can do the most, like, you know, keeping the boss distracted, and I would be able to use my sniper tactic with Terra Magica. Wish I could play Roblox. What was saying Roblox? My subconscious speaking. Wish I could play with you. My parents won't let me play it because it has really, they don't let, but you cannot have like parental control there or something. I know if you want to use voice chat in Roblox, you actually have to like submit your ID and stuff because they don't want any weird people there, which is right. But it's kind of interesting. I'm sorry. You know, if it makes you feel better, I haven't actually played video games. I mean, like multiplayer ones. Till I was, let me tell you, in college already, and it was my second year. So I was like 17 or 18. So I was not playing online games till that age. Just because my dad was always against sort of like, you know, the sort of like toxic culture of like online games, because most stuff people were playing, when I actually first game I played online was Overwatch, and I was already like probably far older than you are. One thing I can tell you is you're definitely not missing out on anything. And you have a bunch of other games you can play. Can't you actually? I was thinking that you can text in Gacha Life too, but maybe it's because the version of it that you can play in Roblox has the texting, and it's all Roblox's stuff. We'll add white here. Uh, Sonic with the chicks sprinter. A sort of knight and flame. Oh, okay. You're talking about sword and knife and flame. Yeah. Our Sonic is looking good. What was your first video game, y'all? Tell me what was your first ever video game that you ever played. That would be interesting. I'll tell you about myself. My first video game that I ever played was this detective game. It's a very cool detective game called Freddy the Fish. And it had like a bunch of chapters and it was tons of fun. And I remember that I had like a full collection on a CD on my dad's computer, and like the part that I liked the most was the part with like they had like a coral park or something, and there was a monster in the coral park, and you had to like help the people who lived there solve the monster problem. But yeah, and so what I was going to say is that the only part that I liked the most, not like the only, but the one that I liked the most, was in English. And I remember being like 3 years old and playing this game, and it was in a language I hardly understand, even though it's like game for kids, and I did have like books in English for like kids to learn it. Yeah, I just remember that it was an experience. But I love these games. They're like point and click stuff, but they felt more serious than some of the point and click that I saw for kids later. They were like had real good art. Roblox before my parents found out about the texting. I'm sorry, but yeah, it makes sense. Dragon Quest on the Game Boy Color, and I couldn't figure out how to get out the first area. Sorry, I still cannot wrap my brain around the fact that you actually did play Roblox before your parents found out. Now you cannot play it. Yeah. It's kind of cool that you had Game Boy. The kids in my elementary school, some of them had, I remember, Game Boys, and one of the girls, she had like, what was this, like a Disney, what is a Disney character? It's not like a Disney character, it's like a folklore character of like the Middle East or whatever, but the Disney cartoon about the dude who has like a little monkey and a blue jean. I'm stupid tonight. Don't mind me. Aladdin? Aladdin? I don't know how you read this, but yeah, you're correct about this one. So this girl, she had a Game Boy game, whatever, with this character, and I remember she was like very proud, probably, about the fact that she had this game. So and we were like in line for her to share the game with us and let us play one by one. So yeah, this one, let's get all the beans. This one, and this, there should be like a darker spot in here, so I'll leave it for now. Okay, and let's do... Ah! I don't like this. Let's do a little gradient here. Like this. Like this. I don't know. I feel like something is missing, but we're going to just trust the process here. And actually the top probably of the beans should have like a little color to them too, and this should be like more narrow. Okay. A little wider on this side, and then go back here and do the lighter part. Started DLC on New Game Plus 5? What? What? New Game Plus 5? But I was already using two magma swords? How long we were farming the magma swords? So it wasn't hard. Kinda wanna do a regular run though. Do you eat blue Doritos? It's like a character defining question, but Brad, do you eat blue Doritos? Answer honestly. Because you having magma swords, 2 of them? I was very proud of Nintendo. Oh my god, you reminded me of Nintendogs on the DS since my folks would let me get it. I did have a pet turtle for a couple of days before it released. Was it a wild turtle that you had? That's like an important moment here because my heart dropped for a second because I imagined you getting a turtle from a pet store and then releasing a turtle from a pet store into the wild. I think it was most likely the wild one, right? That is not Dirty Socks. What is it if not Dirty Socks Sonic? Farmed my swords before the DLC dropped. I was proud of that. Yeah, I'd be proud too if I had 2 magma swords. They're pretty crazy. Nintendogs was hype, made me get a real Boston Terrier. That's cute. I actually, was it last fall? Was it 2 falls ago? I'm starting to forget. But, I I pet sitted 5 Boston Terriers, for like a week. And it was a family of like mom and dad and their 3 little boys, Boston Terriers. They are very nice. I love all sort of like short nuzzle dogs breeds. I had a pug who lives with my parents right now. And I love him the most. But what I did not expect is the difference in personality. So Boston Terriers turned out to be far more energetic, and I don't want to say they're little. These ones, the kids, not the parents, they were a little bit cray-cray. And for some reason they kept like parents in the house and they were free to roam. But the sons, they were like stuck in a cage. Not all the time, but like for sleeping and stuff, they were stuck in a cage. And one time one of them, I guess it's some crap on the street when I was letting them out, and it had explosive diarrhea at night, and then the 3 of them had like a party or something. But in the morning, what I found out was a cage full of Nutella covered blankets and Nutella covered dogs, and it was one of the craziest experience I've had ever pet sitting. Just looked up Dirty Sonic. That is don't look it up, okay? Please don't look it up. Just look at the picture that I'm drawing. You can skip tonight's stream if it's like too much for you. I can understand this. I mean, this imagery is a little bit disturbing. But please don't look it up. Yeah. Yes, my it's my red flag test. Yeah, it's true. Go be free, Petco Turtle. Can you draw me my avatar in Gacha Club? Gacha Club? Gacha Club? I'm sorry, I had trouble pronouncing the word. I can attempt. Maybe actually, what time is it right now? 10:13? Let's check if the game is doing anything. This game is still verifying. I mean, I don't know how long I will be streaming today. I think we'll just finish a Dirty Sock Sonic. But if y'all would like to, if y'all feel like this format is okay, I can do another drawing stream where I draw anything you'll like, and the first thing I'll do would be your character, Gacha Girl. Is it okay with you? Shadow of the Earth Tree on New Game Plus 5 sounds like a Mexican stream. I did it. I did. I'm on New... You did not say that you're on New Game Plus 6. Okay. I'm still on my first ever game, and some people here are... Wait a second. Down here. Yeah, I cannot for some reason comprehend, like, it's already hard for me. I understand that like people actually play these games for a challenge. I play these games for my wild fantasies about the characters, but right here, gotta take the white one again. But when I hear New Game Plus 6, I just... kinda agree with CG on this one. Which I can respect, but it just kinda makes me question my own reasons to play these games. Okay, better get rid of all the blue stuff around here. Okay. I can't tell if it's my monitor that is dirty or do I actually have some here. Nice, Philia not wanting to regrind. Yeah, especially two magma swords, right? But why don't you just... Nah, I was going to say why don't you just like use another save, and then I thought that that would be exactly rewriting the equipment. But I mean, I don't know. Depends on the experience you want to get. Of course, if it's about like collecting everything, it would be hard, but if you just want to feel more like casual sort of way of playing the game, then I feel like you don't really need to regrind everything. I don't know if you would want to like go with a predetermined build in your head. Sometimes I feel like, especially if you want to like feel something different, because I can understand like wanting to collect everything, and sometimes you want to just be chill about it, then maybe it even would be fun to like go into the game without a certain build in mind and more just go with the flow. And it's kind of hard to go with the flow and what it would be like your 7th time playing the game. But if it wasn't like 7th, I would say just decide what you want to do as you play, what your character would be, what sort of build. Maybe not even think about it in a build way, you know? Have you tried like, what it would be? I mean, it is kind of like role playing, but more like actually making like lore for your character, or maybe trying to experience a game like you're kind of like living through a game. So like some people are doing those things where they're like even making like diaries, as if like they go into some sort of world and they experience it and they write down their exploration. But it will not work on the game that you played so many times. But theoretically, I'm just saying, theoretically speaking, it sounds like a fun idea. What are y'all saying here? I feel like I'm reading one comment and then like talking for 5 minutes and missing out on everything that is happening. This is a chill session, 10 out of 10, we'll do it again. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'll remember. We'll do it next time then. Another drawing stream would be hype, and it's mostly not wanting to hunt out all the spells again and again for new builds. Yeah, well, I elaborate on this one, so I will keep more of my opinions to myself. Just found your channel yesterday from Iceberg video. I am super glad that you did. I saw your comment on my Iceberg video, and I actually, what is the word? I forgot the word. Remembered you when you joined the stream. That's why I felt even more embarrassed, because some people actually come here from like more serious stuff and they see this and they think that I have problems. But I'm glad that you found out my channel through the Iceberg video and you are not too scared by the stream. Yeah, and you're having fun with us. Hi Random Posts, it's nice to see you. Gotta go. Bye, gotcha girl. Have a good night. Can't believe the week is almost over. So you're using save editor, but didn't want to get banned from PvP next time. Can get banned from... Oh, okay. I never actually tried PvP. You know, when I got, you know this quest with Moog, when you gotta invade 3 words, and like lore-wise speaking, you should invade and kill the host, but I invaded 3 times, and like 2 times a person actually like kicked me after I visited the world, and 1 time there was like 2 guys. One was wearing the hat that like my character is wearing, Master Azur hat. Another one was wearing Master Lusat hat. So there were like the lore correct, I don't know how to say it, but like canonic duo. They were like running at me full speed, blasting stuff at me, and I just died within 2 seconds, and that was my only experience interacting in people's words. So I'm like, I don't know, for some reason I'm very scared of that stuff. I'm alright, same kind of crazy, time flies. Surprise the larval till system, letting your spec get stun of variety. I try it, but as I said before, I feel like I'm so used to my int build that even though I tried, what did I try? I tried like dexterity build with lightning. I tried a build centered around the black knife, like the one that, you know, like the sort of like I'm sorry guys, I'm like a little sleepy, so all the vocabulary is just not here. But the black knife that is from the like the Knight of the Black Knives and stuff like this, the this knife I tried the build centered around it. I tried using a katana, so it was mostly like blood stuff. I tried Romina's, was it a spear or a halberd or but whatever. I tried this one. Tried a bunch of stuff. But I the only thing I really did not try, two things. Like a very, very heavy build with like lots of poise, and I have not tried a freaking bow or like anything centered around shooting arrows build, but I feel like I feel the safest. Whatever. I feel the safest with my int build, and I just cannot couldn't successfully do anything with other builds. Wait, what are we doing? Adding a little bit shade here. Haven't started on your base. I'm sorry, I wish you could repeat. How can you not roleplay? I mean, you can even roleplay as Onga Bonga. Just don't tell me you started your first game with like no equipment as a like naked person running around with like a heavy weapon or something. Why are feet like this? Because it is a dirty sock Sonic. There is a meme that you should not look up, please, especially if you're a kid. But yeah, it's a meme. The Sonic feet definitely are whatever. Sorry. Me? Do I have a Discord? I do not have a Discord. Honestly, I talk to my friends there sometimes when we play like Phasmophobia or something, but I do not necessarily understand Discord as like social media sort of thing, because if you, my personal opinion, okay, if you do use it and you like keep joining the servers have like a folder tree sort of system. So within the servers there are multiple channels, there are multiple text channels, voice channels, where people update and post, and you have multiple servers. Within the servers you have multiple channels, and it's too much. I cannot keep up with all of that. I tried a few times, but as a way to get information about like certain games or interests, it was overwhelming. As a way to like meet people, it was overwhelming too. Because I had to introduce myself and I just feel like an idiot all the time. So yeah, it was not successful. Hence, I do not have Discord. I have Instagram that I know not many people use, and I don't actually use too much anymore, but I want to like maybe throw in the drawings I do from time to time. actually, this would be a perfect drawing to update on my Instagram. And I do have a X or Twitter, I don't know, whatever, which I once again did not use, but I was trying to find like a medium that would be the most comfortable for everyone in case people would want to contact me. And I found that like basically X is like the most universal one. So yeah, if you wanna communicate with me, please use either Twitter or Instagram. My question is why Sonic? Okay, I mean, he's a runner, so he never skips a cake day. Have you seen how? Yeah, exactly. The spells are kind of fun to spam and watch people explode. You know what is fun? To watch the freaking death blind. Is it death blind? Like the thing where the roots come from underground and just like whack the person from inside. Is, I don't know, maybe maybe I have some problems with certain people, but I can imagine certain people getting whacked with these roots, and it would be satisfying to watch. I feel like I kind of missed out on Discord hype. No, I feel like, yeah, exactly. I feel like a boomer using everything, but maybe it's just the age thing. I actually like every time I log into TikTok because my younger sister sends me stuff there and my friend sends me stuff there. I just feel like they come up with new words every week, and I learned skibidi. I learned what is like Rizzler, what else? What else is like popular right now? People use like on gang? What does it mean? I feel like words like based and whatever, like they're like, I even missed the time when people were actively using them. At this point, it's like, I feel like it's more ironic than even like kids do use it, but tell me some of the popular words right now, guys. I do really like internet culture, but I feel like maybe because I'm generally a more like slow person, in a way of my temper, I feel like it takes some time for me to really understand what is going on and what is popular. I'll follow you on Instagram. Sure, you're welcome. Putrescent spells are my favorite from DLCs. What is putrescence? I feel like I know, but I don't know. Elden Ring. Oh yeah. The freaking goo of sleep. Okay, yeah, it looks fun. Question, can I also make your profile picture that you used for like a week? If not, I mean, really depends. If it's something appropriate and fun, sure, I have no problem with it. I wish Deathblight worked on bosses like bleed effect. I ended up abusing the thorn spell. I don't use TikTok, so I get all my brain rot from VTubers that didn't know the Rizzler stuff till. What is the Bibotax? What is that? Is this a slang or is it the VTuber? I'm sorry. I love VTubers, but I felt at a certain point like I was too fed up with the culture around VTubing. I would even say that when I started watching them, I definitely preferred and got into the stuff because of, like, if you know what I mean, big agency VTubers. But once I learned the culture that surrounds them, and once I learned and saw with my own eyes the culture that kind of exists in the fandom, I prefer like either watching smaller channels or even just like, you know, trying to not get too attached, because seeing people that I like in a way being degraded, I don't know. It's like, it depends on your personal taste, but for me, I stopped enjoying certain people I liked just because I feel like their relationship with their own fans wasn't healthy. Whenever I hear nephews, nieces speak, I remember what's it called? Over a second, something died. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish, like, you know, wait, actually, I'll finish reading whatever y'all said first, because once again, I don't want to like miss out on anything. Or red shit on fleek bus. I remember the bussin'. We can Google it safe for okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, sure. It's up to you. It's up to you, random posts. Whatever you feel comfortable with, just update me and text me on Instagram. Yeah, so I wanted to say, wait a second, guys. I'm gonna sit up in this chair because my voice keeps shaking because I sit in a very weird way. And okay, there is gonna be a very loud yeah, that is better. Okay. So when you said that, I was thinking what was popular what was popular to say when, like, that I something that I remember, and the only thing that came to my mind was being in school, and I went to high school that was like maths and physics related. It was like heavily math and physics all the time. And I remember when Big Bang Theory became very popular, which honestly I'm not a huge fan of that, but I do remember how all the boys felt like the word bazinga was the smartest, coolest word to say to end everything they say with, and it was unbearable. But yeah. I still cannot, like, when I hear a person say bazinga. Red flag, red flag. So yeah, let me actually check what else we need. We need to, I'll kind of like roughly sketch around. We'll need a hand here. Here we need like this, I think would be fine. Then with a darker color, we need to make a border between the feet, and this would be part of the sock. Here, maybe we should like use a different color for this one. But yeah, this And I feel like the second food is like the second food is not actually good. Lift an object out of your image. This freaking paint 3D is like is weird and different from the paint that I remember. So I don't really know if I can just select an area and move it around. Because I'm kind of really scared to mess up our Sonic. I feel like he's way too good right now. So maybe I'll just make an exception and kind of restart the feet a little bit because it is incorrect. So this should be around here. This goes here and this goes here. And then the fingers should go here. Because we have a second leg. Okay. Like this. This should be good. We'll work with this and then we'll finish the shoes, and I feel like this would be fine. Culture in bigger corp VTuber audiences can be a bit overwhelming. I follow the one that got me into VTubers, but smaller streams are way comfier. I agree with you. And it, like, do you watch more female VTubers or male VTubers? Sorry, I had to live through a bit. We're not talking about it. Not on my Christian server. Like here. Most of the VTubers that I liked and got into watching VTubers with, they already quit places that they originally worked, where they originally worked when I started following their content, and not everyone that I like kept to the same energy, maybe because of what they went through, or maybe because they just were told to act as a certain personality by their company, and they actually did not feel like doing it. But I would say that they changed a lot. Sheldon is more than enough for the entire universe, let alone a gaggle. Yeah, they were, and you know, like, what reinforced them being a gaggle of Sheldons was that it was a freaking math and physics lyceum. So yeah. I apologize for the hypocrisy, but I don't like male VTubers. I don't like watching guys, definitely don't hate on them though. I mean, it's okay. I don't see a problem with it. Especially because it's not even like the fact that, like, you know, I feel like I don't want to like speak for you, but I can reciprocate, because I feel like the problem is not in the gender of the creator, but mostly in the gender of their target audience. So I'm sure you're maybe not the target audience for them in the first place. What are we feeling? And so at first I didn't really want to elaborate in case you'll do watch them, but since we may share the same opinion, the reason I stopped watching, initially I was really like kind of drawn into this whole topic because what I saw was, oh wow, it's like male anime sort of like characters, and they interact with each other, and it's fun because it feels like, you know, kind of like a shonen anime where there's like a bunch of friends or something with different personalities and the way they interact as a group. But solo streams, and once again, I'm not like naming any names or whatever, but solo streams at a certain point became unwatchable for me. Once again, maybe like temper, personality thing, but I do not really like fan service, and especially male fan service that is catered towards female audiences, so it was very, very uncomfortable. And yeah, I can see why certain men like would not want to engage, if even like certain women, well, no shade on anyone, you do you, people like different stuff, no kink shaming, just kink asking why. But yeah, I cannot watch certain stuff of male VTubers too. Actually, I kind of like with the dark contour there. Okay, so feel like kind of late, so we're gonna just quickly finish this bad boy. There should be no like dark color here, and we will fix this with the light color. Okay, like this, then this actually should go further, and here's finger. Toe, whatever. You guys, why does English language has a separate word for a toe? I feel like, isn't it normal to say normal to say sorry. Isn't it normal to say feet? Okay. Okay, sorry. So okay. Whatever. I just feel like in many languages, maybe not in many languages, in some languages, toes are fingers, right? They're fingers that grow on feet. So why does English as a language has a separate word for fingers that grow on feet? It always like one of my common like mistakes as a person whose first language is not English is like saying fingers instead of toes, because I'm just like, okay, these are just fingers on the feet, and I constantly forget that the word toes exists. Okay, here. Gotta carve a perfect foot in here. Okay. Yeah, not the intended audience. Fan service breaks my immersion. My favorite VTubers have no jiggle physics. Well, I guess... No, I can see that. I mean... Like toes and toes. Dang, that's confusing. They don't... What do you mean they aren't fingers? They are. They are the same thing. And... Actually... My recent... What would be a good word? Discovery. A recent discovery from me. So, for some reason, my brain never before has registered that the toes... Oh no, this... the toes are actually way longer than they are. I mean, probably individual too, but I never before noticed that they actually go like how do you explain it, like further into the foot, and like on your pinky toe you can see like all of the like parts of it or whatever, but it's like it's way, even like the main bone or whatever of the toe, it's like way longer than what is like visible. But so let me... So here's like these are too short. First of all, I'm drawing behind myself so y'all cannot see. I'll draw here. So here is a toe. Here. I mean, it's way too short. Let's make it longer. But like, let's say my toes look like this. So I always thought okay, these are toes. Okay. Turns out, recently, I discovered that these are not the toes. That the bone, like in this finger, goes all the way from here to like here. So the actual length, I'll probably do it on like more. So here there's like, why is it so small? Here it's like there's one more thing or something, and then it goes all the way here. And these parts, they're like just too small. But yeah, so it turns out that what is visible is like not actually true, and there's like this much of a difference. And so yeah, firstly, comparing like to monkeys or whatever, I thought, okay, humans are so different because our feet look different, right? Like monkeys have their feet, they look far closer to their hands. And I was like, okay, and we are more developed and we have like very far, like the words are not here, guys, but whatever. So I always thought that we are so distinct because our legs are no longer used for anything but walking. We don't have any like labor associated with our feet. But yeah, just recently, like a few days ago, I was looking at my feet and I'm like, dang, this is kind of like a long pinky toe. But yeah, I forgot already what I was talking about. What are y'all talking here? Finger logic changes how we count fingers on Ronnie. We don't count fingers on Ronnie because it's a doll. so it does not apply. And all the other literature and using toe spacers to fix fit shoes are evil and shaped wrong. I actually do agree, and wearing wrong shoes did ruin my feet when I was a kid. I cannot wear heels because the like bones in my like the area where your toes are already like inside inside the foot, so it's like the heel, I think, right? It's the heel. So the bones there kind of like squished because of the bad shoes I wore in middle school, and yeah, I can definitely feel ya. It's I wish there was some like government standard or some like regulation on which shoes are allowed to be sold and which are not allowed to be sold. Okay. Here, I don't wanna. Maybe I should have Sonic already, but dang, he's taking such a long time. Like this. And we'll do white here. And we'll do a few like drops of white. I'm not really liking that, but we'll fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Do white here. Here. I feel like I'm already like losing the understanding of what I was going for here. Only white that goes on. Goes this inside, and then we'll take our medium shade. We'll do here. Here we'll need some dark color. We'll do here. Here. Stupid. This. Have size 12, 13. What is this in European? I never got proper white toe box shoes, so now that my job has a lot of walking, I'm fixing it. Yeah, I mean, what jobs have a lot of walking? I mean, you don't tell me, but it's just interesting. This one. Okay. Yeah. Toe separators are real. Okay. Here. Work in warehouse, so lots of walking. Oh, okay. I get you. I like Costco. I like Costco, but I don't have a Costco card. So okay. Here. But also at the same time, like, you tell me as a person who knows, because once again, I'm not like too knowledgeable. Wait, is it like already? Okay, it's already dark color. As a person who probably knows more since you work there, although like for the warehouse, but still, do you actually like shop a lot in Costco? Because I feel like although they have a lot of stuff and good deals, like me personally, it's easier for me to like walk to Aldi's and get my stuff there. But once again, maybe it's just my European past speaking, and I just enjoy smaller stores. But when I went to Costco, I like loved the stuff there, but at the same time I felt like it wasn't the most affordable stuff. So I wonder how it is from the perspective of like people who actually live here. We're saying 42 or 43 in European size. Yeah, well, I mean, if you already have like bigger feet, then for sure probably comes the problem of like wider shoes. But at the same time, as a proper as a person with narrow feet that are like not necessarily small but narrow, a problem of like everything feeling like you have a freaking, I don't know, like carton box that is slightly tied to your foot is very irritating too. And I feel like it's like a problem for both like people with narrow and wider feet, and then there's like who are the lucky people in between. Probably CG doesn't seem to have a problem with it. Don't afraid or feel good in general. It's like, yeah, but I feel like there's like nobody's winning in this situation, and I wish like shoe producers, what is the right word to say, but whatever, people who create shoes were more considerate of not only fashion but actually health related side of the problem. Okay, we'll go here, go here, like this, here. Gotta perfect this feet, but once again, like on this freaking computer, I'm used to like drawing on the tablet, so I cannot see how perfect the nasty feet are. This. Here, here a little bit. Definitely up here. And then the beans. I don't know, will do. That will do. We don't want to get like too caught up in perfection here. We gotta work on this area a little bit. And Costco is meant to be affordable for bulk buys, not like generic daily, weekly. Yeah, I get that, but even so, I feel like the appeal of it for me is the not even like the bulk, because maybe it's like depends on the size of your family. I understand that. But the appeal of the store for me is the fact that they have like a bunch of different brands. I found like European cookies and chocolate there, but all of that seems like very pricey. But I get what you're saying. Really only the specific stuff or treats I can get. Yeah, same. Get elsewhere. I don't like shopping where my coworkers can watch. One person buying mustard for years. Yeah, same. Almost same here. But I can relate to that. Wait, what I was picking here? I was picking this, but let's make it a tiny bit darker because what we have dark here is way too dark. This will be the soft. No, it's not dark enough. This, like this, like this, like this. Okay, just layer a little more dark color then. This, actually this bean can be a little smaller. Upper and then a third slightly darker color. We'll go here because I want to create this like vertical shading and maybe a little shade. Oh no, it's too dark, but I wanted to throw something in here. Woo-wee, woo-wee. I don't even know what to do here. Maybe we could use the like lighter color to just like do the shape of this fruit like this and like this, so there's like not too much. I don't know, I feel like it will do for now. Let's just darken some areas of the blue and comfy stream. I actually appreciate that you say it, because I was like at first super worried that the game never updated. But it's whatever at this point. I am super happy with today's stream. Happy that y'all are here. Okay. Wait, we actually did have darker color. How much darker is it? It's almost the same color. Okay. Gotta use darker here. Poop. And maybe a tiny bit more for this area. I don't like this eye is too much of the same color. Yeah, now this is a little softer. Okay, the ear definitely deserves a little shading too. Do it here and like this. This ear is fine with me. The head does have shading. What else do we miss on this Sonic? I feel like he's fine. Even like the hand here, I mean, I only like drew a shape of the glove, what it's supposed to be, which feels fine with me. Look, darker here. And then okay. Like I just made it worse. Okay, wait, it all should be shaded, but at the same time this is too dark of a shade, so we gotta use just need some poopy here. don't look. Everyone pretend it never happened. Just gonna keep the contour because I'm not gonna sit here and think about the anatomy of pixels. Okay. Whatever. Now we do the shoes, and I feel like we'll be good. And today would be a very fulfilling stream. Okay, what do we think? Yep. Okay. Does anyone here, like, who's watching right now, even is familiar with like Honkai Star Rail that I was supposed to play in the beginning? Because maybe there's like, it's even better than we never actually got to play it. Never played? Yeah, well, yeah, maybe it's for the best that we just drew some Sonic stuff tonight. Okay. It's this way. I know like Gacha Girl maybe is more aware, who went to sleep already, maybe is more aware of this game. Well, she's a Gacha Girl, so she probably knows a bunch about Gacha games, but I'm sure that other people would be more clueless about what's going on in the game. Okay. Did I do Duolingo? Yep, okay. It's fine. We still have time. And like this. Yeah, and actually, like Elden Ring wise, I'm aware it exists. That's as far as my gameplay has gone. Okay. Well, yeah. Valid. As far as Elden Ring goes, I am actually already working on a new thing that I wanted to talk about. So when I said a bit earlier then that I had like a really obsessive idea another night that I had to write down, I am working on something about the Glowmite Queen, which is honestly a character that I kind of like didn't care too much about for a long time, mostly because her lore is so well hidden in the game. So it was like, for me, seemed like almost like fully cut character from the game, so I never like bothered too much overthinking her part. I know like many people are hardcore fans of this character, precisely because she is like rarely mentions. Everyone knows she exists and everyone is aware that it's most likely Melina, but like no one knows exactly, and they never elaborated on this with the DLC. Like there's pretty much zero information concerning the Glowmite Queen in the DLC. But in my new project, I actually feel like I found something that can shed some more light on this one, on the Glowmite Queen, and I feel like the DLC did feed us some information, which is you are all about to learn. But as an interesting detail I thought I might share, I went to a freaking like a mineral store because I needed to get like would it be like a gemstone? Probably like a gemstone, yeah, it would be the correct word, to prove my point. So yeah, you'll see, but I'm already having tons of fun with this theory, and I hope that other people would find it interesting too. Yeah, these shoes would need some more work, but they're like 10 pixels big, so okay. This. Yep. Anyways, it would be a far smaller video because I got so exhausted working on that iceberg. So I hope it will just be here this week, honestly. I don't know if I will be able to make anything that long again. It was a crazy experience. Let's do it a little bit. Yeah, I wish it wasn't that small. There's like nothing to add at this point. Okay, here. But I feel like it's not doing anything in the bigger picture because it's just a few pixels, right? Yeah, it's just adding some dirt. Bunch of stuff. Dark gray here. Okay. Sounds neat. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Oh yeah, yep. I'm excited to share too. Thank you, CG. Okay. Is there any anything in the Elden Ring lore that that you still feel like it's like a mystery to you? Like besides Glowmite Queen, or like I don't know. Well, no, actually, I'll keep the next take that I wanted to make because it's like maybe controversial, but yeah. So, do you guys have anything in the game's lore that right now you feel like is still an unexplored territory? Because I feel like there's so much content on Elden Ring, like probably like any game, but especially this one because I can theorize about it all the time. But I wonder if, because for me I don't even know at this point, but maybe you have some topic that you feel like it's not fully explored. Sounds hype. I'll wait to share any theories till you're with. Yeah, actually would love to hear what you have to say. So I hope you'll come over to share yours in the comments. But just so you know, it's a bomb theory. You'll be flabbergasted and you'll forget all the theories you had because I'm cooking something never heard before. Okay, and a little to top. And a little lighter. Hey, no, it's way too light. Okay. interesting y'all are not like seeing half of the windows that pop up like the color picker thing and stuff. Oh. Okay. No. Here. Some parts. Here. Here. Not mess with Sonic's actual foot. And I feel like it deserves to be with that letter here. Okay. And now we do this. We do this. Okie-dokie. Like this. My biggest question is mostly about the impact of Radagon's link to America and how that mirrors in Mikola and his other half, Saint Trina. Are these shaded aspects of them like an attempt to God? Personally have a lot of thoughts on America and Radagon, but they kind of like change all the times. Like the more I think, I'm like, oh, what if this? Oh, what if that? There's this connection, there's that connection. And I keep like switching in my mind. Plus, like, you can theorize all you want, but unless Miyazaki comes out in my comment section and says, no, you're wrong, this is what me and my team planned for this, like, we will never know, right? So sometimes I catch myself obsessing over this stuff, but let me tell you what, as long as I thought about it, I don't think Radagon and Marika were always the same person. I can see implications, and even though I talked in one of my videos that Saint Trina and Mikola are not the same person, it was only a variation of a real world legend that was mostly the inspiration for a theory. I can see valid implications that they could have been one person who was shattered inside into like two beings or whatever, but I cannot see how Radagon and Marika were one person all the time. I believe that that they were two different people, and when Marika she was preparing for her self-ending actions, and she probably knew that the greater will would like have a knee-jerk reaction, and she knew that it would take Radagon as a next god vessel after her as an emergency thing. So I feel like he became a god, but he was not a god. He was just a person, a champion of the Liurnian war, and a husband to Renala, and a person who had his own life, and very interesting and very power-hungry agenda, but I just do not believe he was Marika. I have questions about Radagon, where he fits in the timeline and his relation to Marika post Mikola Moog Redan bombshell. Well, Mikola Mogredan bombshell. The thing is, if we're talking about the whole shattering thing, he doesn't. He is locked inside the Earth Tree with America, right? Like when we enter the arena, they're both stuck there as vessels. America shattered herself. She herself, and she is a shattered vase from which the greater will freaking like spilled, right? The rune that is the Elden Ring was inside America, and Radagon is a very poor attempt of greater will to preserve it, to like have an emergency vessel for it as a lord. So they're both stuck inside the tree. So I don't know. It's a good question, but I feel like, do they even like did they have a capacity, like mental capacity, to know what was going on in the world while they were stuck inside the tree? Marika, of course, is like dead the entire game. Melina explicitly like says it. But Radagon, good question. Definitely makes me curious about the Glowmite Queen. My biggest other question is really why Godwyn wasn't the promised consort or even mentioned. Have you heard the theory? Have you heard the theory that Godwyn is not Marika's son? Because like all Marika's kids' name starts with M. All Renala's kids' name start with R. Godfrey and who? So potentially there may be just more details about Godwyn we don't know. Or maybe even like in my mind, even if he's like a son of Marika, do you think there could have been an inner like sort of like argument, I don't know, like inner problems within the family, because he's like the most loved child, the golden child. He's like everyone's favorite, everyone's pretty golden baby, and the other kids may have resented him, and maybe the reason he was chosen to be killed on the Night of Black Knives. Gosh, I like in my mind, and like when I talk to myself right now, I need to correct myself, but because I watch so much Smowtown, I keep wanting to say the Night of Black Knaves, but brain rot. Anyway, so I think that there may have been a dislike shared between America's adopted and later kids towards the golden child. Seeing Saint Trina in-game shook my past understanding, since I used to believe Marika and Radagon were the same person, but now I see they're two separate entities from the same soul. Interesting. I didn't realize till someone pointed out Marika being crucified was a punishment for the shattering, but Radagon was there trying to fix it. Do you remember me? I do remember you. You joined a few streams before. I do remember you. What do we think, guys? I don't know, I feel like this is already as perfect as it gets. There are no layers, so I don't think we can like... Can we add a shadow to it or something? I'm kind of afraid it will ruin the drawing, but we can try adding a little shadow. Yeah, and my idea, so we all know, what's his name? George R. R. Martin worked on on the game's like base, on the writing, and in my idea, like a lot of like Family Feud stuff comes from him, obviously. Because he and he's like stuff. Yeah, whatever. If you know, you know. But I feel like a lot of the ideas surrounding the inner conflicts, the personality, like inside of one character conflicts, you know, like, and the conflicts that are like more smaller scale, right? So between the characters, they most likely come from him, as some tropes that are used in the game are just recognizable. But the bigger conflict, the like actual game mechanics, the actual like why some things are happening, how does it all sort of like turns into an actual game with a gameplay, or is FromSoft just like chopped everything and rearranged and certain things are just missing. But I feel like when approaching those things, we should remember how much is probably lost and how much they just overlooked because it's a game. It's another medium, another like content medium, and they probably didn't even think certain things would be important because, oh, it's game lore. We should like, yeah, know about the world, we should know about like artifacts and history, but interpersonal relationships were probably left aside. Was a video that goes over the soul. Oh my, don't even get me started on that Eclipse Dynasty and the whole like Castle of Soul thing. This is just crazy. I kind of wanted to look into it too, but if there's like, maybe you can oh yeah, you actually said it. The collapse of the Sun Realm, but a Camp's Onion. I think I even like have it in Watch Later. Yeah, I think I do. I should watch it before, because what if everything I will have to say is also like, I always have a little like fear that everything I have to say is already said by someone, but at the same time, like, there are way too many people on Earth to be afraid of it, right? Just some Godwin lore, failed eclipse in previous era. Yeah, and the probably mausoleums and all that stuff. That is cool. Gotta go. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Someone pointed out Fia, the deathbed companion, might be the dragon we fight in Godwin's dream? How's that? I need details. I mean, I remember being like really shocked. Whose video was that? I don't remember, but somebody pointed out that Godwin is like protects Fia if you attack her on the arena, like the last place where you find her. I'll just leave it here. I think we're fine. Maybe I'll add a little shadow or something. But if you attack her on like the last place where, sorry guys, where you meet her, so what I was talking about. Yeah, so like Godwin protects her and like sends some like spell or whatever at you if you attack her, and she like says something to him which proves that he's like, he is conscious and he is protecting her. And I remember this was like really shocking for me, but it's an I don't know any details that would connect Sophia to was it Lansax, the dragon who is in Godwin's dream, or is it someone else? Because I feel like the female dragon was Lansax, but maybe there's someone else too. Okay, like this, and 40 sacks. Okay, 40 sacks. Yeah, you're right. I don't remember. What was Lansax like? Who was like the one who was obsessed with Wyke? Because I was the one who was obsessed. If I was the dragon, I'm not elaborating. But yeah, no, it's too dark. I'm going to head out. Been a lovely stream. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you for being here, CG. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Hope to see you on the next one. I'm just gonna finish the drawing till I'm more or less satisfied, because I don't know when to stop, and I'll finish for tonight. I think that was Lansax. Yep. Thank you for Sonic Masterpiece. Thank you for suggesting the masterpiece idea. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right about Lansax being the dragon that was like Wyke's. Some people I saw even mentioning he was like Wyke's maiden or something, which honestly I cannot like fully comprehend, because isn't it the Golden Order concept? But who knows? No. I feel like it's way too dark. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it would be fun to like have another drawing stream. I feel like it's far more chill and I actually get to interact with you guys, and it's definitely way more fun. I mean, I enjoy playing games too, but I feel like actually getting to know the people who watch me and like listening interesting stuff you'll have to say is way cooler. Don't we find Wyke's maiden in the game? Here's a question for you. If you think we find Wyke's maiden in the game dead, when did the Wyke timeline happen? Because if it is Wyke's maiden, how did her body preserve itself for so long? Because at the same time, in the same game, we find a lady at the very beginning of the game who, like, people keep pointing out it was maybe like our maiden to be, and her body is in the same condition. Meanwhile, there are multiple bodies of the nobles that lay scattered around the lands between, who are decaying or like like almost gone or whatever, but they are definitely on another stage. Meanwhile, these two girls that we find both in the chapel of something in the beginning of the game, and the one in the church in the transit village, they both look brand new. So you tell me, if Wyke, the Knight of the Round Table Hall, happened a considerable amount of time ago, his journey, how how does her body still look like this? I honestly can hardly believe it. I don't know. I cannot believe that it got preserved. Too true, maybe time is convoluted in the lens between. Yeah, yeah, I understand, like, people arguing about, like, the way the time works all the time too, but dang, if we have, like, the examples of it actually working, how come in the theory that you came up with specifically for it, it stopped working? So, not to be, once again, mean to anyone, but just, yeah, so... it's my take. But I am kind of, like, interested now. What did Brad mean about the dragon being Pia? That is something new. It is something unheard of. Okay, this can be his maiden. No, I understand that. But at the same time, it can be. Who knows? I can't with this game, guys. It's like, you never know. This, like this, like this, like this. Let's... no, wait. Maybe we'll make it a little thicker. Okay. And a very tiny one here. Just to... okay, and just a little touch up on around here. Or is it like too... it's like way too thick? I feel like they'll be alright like this. I don't want to overdo it. We'll just do the little, like, shadows sort of like here. Okay. That will be enough. The dragon in his dream has black and gold as the color scheme, corruption atop gold scales. He refers to herself as a really as a mother? But wait, she refers to herself as a mother of all the time, or just when she gives the birth to the rune, which is, I guess, whatever they did with Godwin, and stands in the same stance as the other dragon priestess we see. I need to watch it. And has the same color scheme, black with gold. This is interesting. I really am interested now in the, like, the parallels between their positioning on the, like, where the arena, I guess. But, about the mother part, I'm already kind of like, And about the gold part, I'm like, because there's, like, obvious gold detailing in the game. Meanwhile, Fia's details are... there's the old gold of the Crucible, which is the dark red gold. There is the bright gold of America's age, the, like, age of plenty and, like, further, like, golden order. This is, like, the bright yellow gold. There is unalloyed gold of Mikola, which is far lighter, but Fia has, like, black and white skin, color scheme. Interesting. All I can say. We're getting a few other details, but basically theory is the dragon went in to save him, got corrupt. Well, that, yes. Now seeking to make Godwin the Lord of Death and his priestess. That's interesting. Should have just used the sprite stuff. Let's try this. Oh, okay. Why am I sitting here trying to make this crappy ready and we can just do this. Yeah, that's like far better. Okay, this too, just a little bit so softer. Still, the softer details. Okay. Okay, I'm so done with this painting. Maybe some more. Actually, I feel like if I applied any stuff here, it would be like not even visible, right? Try the like dark brown. Oh no, actually, you can sort of see it. Okay, pretty cool. The grimy dirt. Okay. What do you mean? What I have done? What do you mean? I think it's perfect. It mirrors how the dragon priestess indeed. Oh, okay. Well, this is the part that I need to know more about because I actually, like, I've been so caught up with all the like stars stuff that I'm sort of missing on the dragon lore, on the new dragon lore in the game. In DLC sleeps for Basidisex to rest. Fia steals vitality for her Beldekin. Blessing gives it to Godwin. If Fia steals vitality for Beldekin Blessing, so the concept of Beldekin Blessing required to exist, required something to be stolen, and is like Fia's conscious move. Then how does it apply to the fact that there are multiple deathbed companions in the game, and they all kind of like share. I always like thought of Fia as like a group, not her as a group, as a part of a group of or organization, like women who share the same goal because they are the followers of the idea of Prince of Death. But I never like thought that like she somehow is like the special one, the one who like plans stuff for them or whatever, which is interesting. Like maybe it is true, because how come Godwin never chose her? She was the one making she was the one making a move on him. But yeah, I was just like thinking about it all. The whole like Beldekin thing is their shared sort of like thing that these ladies do, the deathbed companions, right? There's a level of magical sinisterness when she fades off like a Jedi. I love the new dragon priestess. I saw her, I met her, because I closed my eyes and screamed and rode torrent all the way up that mountain, just because I wanted to open more of the map. But yeah, it's true, I need to learn more about her, because dang, I mean, we got like, what, 2 dragon forms? A dragon priestess? More like elaborate info on actual like dragon communion and stuff, which by the way, like what still bothers me? Godwin? Godwin? Yeah, I keep like, there's Godwin, there's Godfrey, there is Godric, Godfroy, there are like a bunch of them. Whatever, Godwin. He's like a freaking missing link everywhere. He is everywhere. He is the Prince of Death. He also is part of the Golden Lineage. He also is first son of Godfrey, and logically, he inherits the castle of Stormwell and the responsibility over that region. He also is like part of like Golden Order, whatever, like the Knights of the Capital. He also is a part of freaking Dragon thing. Like, name a part, like Magic probably, but like where in the game Godwin does not have any connection with, but he's like a character that I cannot really like wrap my mind around, because it seems like there's just like too many things going on with him that went in his life. So yeah. What do we think, guys? Chat, I need opinions. Are we done? Bro was the main character, for real. He was so main character when he died. He like duplicated himself. I think we're done here. I think this is perfect. I think it is like the masterpiece that deserves a place in the museum. Maybe a little more grimy. I think this is a perfect. I feel there's some connection to Primal Crucible and Godwin's death form being all different creatures. I agree with that. At the same time, I have like a sub-theory sorta about afterlife being connected to the water world, or like the oceanic world, because Godwin, because jellyfish spirits and more stuff. But yeah, I see that you're saying that you gotta go, and I gotta go too. We all gotta go to that, and I am very grateful for today's stream. I'm grateful that y'all were here. I am super duper happy with the stream tonight. I'm glad that it turned out this way, and I hope to see y'all. What are you saying? Are you streaming again soon? Sure. I may make a poll or something, but I enjoyed it so much. I was worried about like which games to choose or whatever, but since we can just talk and draw, just yeah, anytime, but sometime soon. I need to work on my Glow Might Queen video though, so maybe not tomorrow, but probably weekend. But yeah, it was super good seeing you all here today. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.